Virginia Graham.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
Evening, whatever.
Afternoon.
Well, my concern is, I'm a concerned citizen of Boone County, and I also own business of my own. But I remember, as I recall, back when the county was allocated this $342 million, and it was supposed to be for small businesses, churches, and things of that nature. I've been coming to these meetings quite often, and I spoke with my cousin on today, and she told me that Miss Holly had called her finally. She had promised to get these letters to me way before now, but I haven't heard anything. We're going to send this to you. We're going to get this to you, but we didn't get anything. So my concern is, she said that it didn't meet the requirement, the city guideline. But at the time, they didn't say that that was a guideline. But whatever they needed at that time, the secretary of the church sent those papers to them. And they got everything that they asked for. They mailed them to them, they sent them to them. But now they are saying that they're going to have to wait. They don't know what they're going to be able to do. So I'm concerned about what really happened. Can anybody tell me?
So I spoke with Kate with the IAC this week, and her recommendation was for us to not send out any letters at this point because you all have not decided yet how we're going to spend that money. So until the commission decides how that money is going to be spent and whether or not we spend it on community groups, it was in our best interest not to send out any letters of denial or. So I called Ms. Jackson today to explain that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so will we be getting any kind of lower?
Once a decision is made by the commission, we will send out information.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, Commission. Please forgive me. Ms. Virginia Graham made a great point about the ARPA monies and where they were going. And Ms. Holly Leverett, the county manager, she made a point that they had not determined where that money was going to be spent. I have a quick question for clarity. You've all read the county packet, I know you have, because you're about to vote on the consent agenda this evening. On page 16 of 73 of today's packet, Gamble Winter Construction LLC is going to be paid $172,216.03 to the highway complex, or from the highway complex construction for the Lee County Highway Department complex construction. This is payment number 7. So where does that money come from? Is that from the county or is that from the ARPA monies? Ms. Holly Leverett? Madam, did you not understand the question? You did? You're refusing to answer me?
Mr. Farrer, as you know, this
Is
is
that
not a
discrimination?
question
You
and
can answer her
answer
question, but you're not going to answer my
time for you to
question.
present your
Bill,
comments
when
to
I
the
talk to you, you'll
commission.
know it, okay?
Please address your comments to the commission, not to the staff.
Tony, ask my county manager where this $172,216.03 is coming from. Do that now, Tony.
You don't tell me what to do.
Oh my goodness. Despicable. All right, number 2. Olin Price, she's going to be paid $10,191 today for the supernumerary contributions between fiscal year 2022 and 23. Now, I pulled up the minutes and the agenda of May 24, 2021. I remember watching this video, but for some reason the video is no longer on the website, leadco.us. If you look at new business 8A or 8B, supernumerary compensation of Revenue Commissioner Olin Price. And then if you look at the actual minutes from that date, it says Revenue Commissioner Olin Price asked the Commission to approve the following resolution to address the monetary limitation of the annual supernumerary salary to be effective upon the date she assumes supernumerary status or at the time of her death while serving as Lee County Revenue Commissioner. The only one not to vote for this, to carry it, was an abstaining vote, and that was Commissioner of District 5, Richard LeGrand. Now, again, I ask, is this money, the supernumerary charge money, is this a compensation of her paying in last year and you're just bringing that money back to her account? Or is this going to be her new supernumerary charge like Miss Ingram gets and Miss Golden gets? Would anybody like to answer any of the questions I've asked? All about transparent and accounting.
If you would, please stand with me for the Pledge of Allegiance. Oh, yeah, I could have sworn when we left last time, some of these vehicle purchases had been cut in half, and they look all be funded now.
We have because of the revenue.
Do what?
Because the revenue's gone up, that leaves more allocation for us to spend, and so there was no need to cut it in half.
Okay, so you've gone in where we had said half and you put 100%.
I've already done that, but now we can get the other.
That's what they want, fine. I just want to make sure
I mean,
why this isn't matching what we looked at last.
no, it's not, but it's, like I said, it's because there's more revenue to allocate out. So that's why it's
Ross, but I'm not ready to move on, and that's just the difference in.
Oh, absolutely. I respect it. I mean, we've had time to look at them. We've got the numbers. They balance. We've got
They
a,
change every time.
Yeah, that's my problem. And now it's.
But they changed every time, every
$2.5
3
million.
years. It's not just this year that they changed. They change every year. The difference is I'm transparent and I'm showing you the changes. Where I'm just going to be honest, my predecessor wasn't as transparent with you as to how he handled the numbers. You're seeing everything I see. I want you to see everything I see. It's capital. I mean, it is a lot of capital, I agree. But the numbers show it can afford it. But if you all want to cut, just to make sure, we can do that as well.
well, and Kate, you're our chief financial, is that your official title? Chief financial officer. Do you agree with the numbers?
Yes, I do.
We're not taking anything from reserves?
No.
All we can do is trust the people that work for us, and that's all we can do. I don't know how we can go any further. The numbers change. They've reported out the numbers change. Here are the numbers in black and white. It's, you trust the people that work with you, you don't. So I trust them.
and we know projects don't ever stay on course.
And most of that's gonna come out of, well, this
Those
ARPA will
ARPA
have to be
monies,
spent.
yeah. So that's gotta be spent first. So right now, what we've been doing is pulling money from ARPA first. So as we get an invoice from them, we pay it directly out of the resources that you already have for that project. So that money will come out before we touch any of the designated money for the highway. And the same with the Justice Center project. We've got the 1.3 million for the ventilation system, and then